So this is my stash of Dawn. I have to, it was usually in that Mastercraft box, but I have to put it here where it's more easily accessible. I have two large ones back down there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, actually it's down there. Okay. Those two big ones. I'm trying to process where things go, so I can't have all that Dawn accumulating, because it's hard to access it because I have to remove boxes to get to it. So that's not a good thing. So why am I doing that at 2:10 in the morning while I'm going to the gym now? I wrote that down as a thing to do. Like sometimes I have to do those simple things because those things give me control of my life, you know. They're not things that move things forward, but they clear up stuff, you know, and let me know if I have to remove stuff or replace stuff. It's, yeah. Anyways, so it's 2:11. I'm off to the gym. I have to leave for work today at 7:30, not 8. And then tomorrow I have a day off. And then I think tomorrow and the day after, and the 2 days after, I'm working at the community center. But then I have to leave earlier, between 6 and 6:30. Yesterday was the worst day in terms of teaching, but it ended up good because I got Lebanese pizza out of it. But I went to this dentist place and I was walking out because I was like, and I started telling him, what kind of business is this? You know, because I was, you know, okay, I'm going to try and explain it again. I was really triggered, and it wasn't from low blood sugar. It was just like disrespect perceived. Like no one greeted me. People were gossiping, but not being hospitable initially. They were afterwards, you know. Probably everyone was all shy, but it was just such a, and I'm like, you know, I can't do this. It's not going to be a good vibe. Because I was already anxious. No one said hello. No one had anything set up. And then one of the things, I forget the precise thing because I mentioned it too when I spoke to the woman. Old lady, as I call her. But I don't remember exactly what triggered it. But one of the things was like, one of the persons just came in. And she was pretty, and she's a dentist too. And barely said hi. She was in a crappy mood. I felt that vibe. And she comes out like right before 9. I'm like, okay, do you want to do it here for 15 people? I'm like, it's not 15 people. And the place was so small and nothing was set up. And like, it was like completely not taking into consideration that I need a half hour to set up. The computer, the videos, forms to sign. Turns out there were no forms to sign because old lady forgot to put it in. But anyways, as I was unplugging everything and the owner, you know, was saying like, you can't be so rigid, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, look, I'll do it. It was most uncomfortable class because it's a small group. And anyways, so it ended up being okay. They didn't, no one's feathers were ruffled, I guess. Whatever. But I was like so shameful. Like I didn't want to do that and like stay there. That's like, but anyways, so I did it. If I explained it right, I always have trouble explaining things like that. Looking back, I mean, I didn't take a tantrum. I was like, okay, I gotta not do this. Like I set my boundary. But anyways, another problem is, old lady called me to suggest another, like she was pretending to talk about that, like, you know, a follow-up on that. I don't even think she cares. You know. And then after she was proposing another couple of dates. So I gave her a couple of dates. And then she texts me, or she tries to call. By that time, I'm getting ready to go to bed. And she's leaving a text. Give me some more days because of blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I didn't answer because I'm like, no, don't get back to your old ways. I don't want to overbook myself with this company, you know, because it's just terrible. But I don't have that as many clients, but I got a couple more from the community center. They gave me the 5 that I need. It was just not on the same day. And I left room open to do my own business. And I finally got an answer from the owner of the other place. So I'm like waiting for that. And if not, I'm going to take that time to go to Up House. That's what I want to do. I'm not here to book up that month because I'm missing. Well, you know? I hate that being like caught with the wave and just kind of expected to just go with it. I'm like, no. You're making nice to me. I'm not giving you any more dates. I need the time to reflect on what is the next step. Yes, I have an appointment with the acting coach. Yes, I will attempt to give a class or 2 at the place if the guy has openings. If not, I'm not going to fill it up with other work. I don't think that's a positive use of that time. You know, just chasing after a little money like that. It's not a lot of money, it's a little money. And I watched a Netflix documentary about Netflix, you know. I need this time to dream, to see what's possible. And the word is to be creative. Can't let that die for a stupid business.